today's news.
Are you ready to elect Kamala Harris and Tim Wolf? Pressuring Russia. Ukrainian forces pushing deeper into the Kursk region. Santos guilty pleas. I allowed ammunition to cloud my judgment. Good morning, I'm Steve Cason with the CBS World News Roundup. An outpouring at the opening night of the Democratic National Convention. CBS's Nancy Cordes reports from Chicago. President Joe Biden took the spotlight.
The president was greeted with an extended standing ovation to show gratitude after he agreed to step aside.
It's been the honor of my lifetime to serve as your president. I love the job, but I love my country more.
President Biden addressed the convention that just weeks ago was planned for him, but now centers around his vice president.
Selecting Kamala was the very first decision I made when I became our nominee. That was the best decision I made my whole career.
Biden highlighted their joint accomplishments over the past 4 years, casting the race as a battle for the country.
We saved democracy in 2020, and now we must save it again in 2024.
Harris made a surprise appearance earlier in the night to pay tribute to the president.
Joe, thank you for your historic leadership, for your lifetime of service to our nation, and for all you will continue to do. We are forever grateful to you.
With Harris poised to potentially make history as the first woman president, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton was there to remind Democrats of how close they got 8 years ago.
Together, we put a lot of crap in the highest, hardest glass ceilings. Tonight, so close to breaking through once and for all.
It's also a week of protest in Chicago.
As thousands took to the streets peacefully to voice their opposition to the war in Gaza, one group of protesters broke through a security fence near Chicago's United Center. Chicago Police Superintendent Larry Snelling says his officers did not respond with batons or chemicals.
Our officers responded with their hands the way that they were trained to do.
At least 4 people were arrested. Jennifer Kuiper, CBS News, Chicago.
Former President Trump, campaigning in Pennsylvania, spoke with CBS's Caitlin Huey Burns about the personal attacks he's unleashed against Kamala Harris.
Why insult her intelligence?
Well, I don't think she's a very bright person. I do feel that. I mean, I think that's right. I think I am a very bright person. Our country needs a very smart person, and I don't think she's a very smart person. So
why do you think that?
I don't consider that an insult. That's just a fact.
But what evidence do you have for that?
I looked at the things that she said. I looked at the way she deals. I looked at her crazy record.
U.S. intelligence officials now say they're confident that Iran was responsible for the hacking of the Trump campaign. The assessment also blames Tehran for attempts to hack into the Harris campaign. Israel's military says it recovered the bodies of 6 hostages taken in the October Hamas attack that started in Gaza. It comes as U.S. and mediators in Cairo try to advance an agreement to halt the fighting and release hostages. CBS's Ian Lee is in Ukraine with the latest on the country's military incursion into Russia.
Ukrainian special forces form the tip of the spear. Speed and aggression, their allies. Heavy armor brings up the rear. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky boasted that his forces have captured nearly 500 square miles, creating a buffer zone to prevent military attacks. Ukraine is also destroying vital Russian bridges, making it harder for the Kremlin to send reinforcements. But Moscow isn't taking this offensive lying down. Artillery, missiles, and bombs target Ukrainian troops as well as civilians. Ian Lee, CBS News on the Ukraine-Russia border.
It's 4 minutes after the hour.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 58 degrees in Tracy, California.